Today's video is sponsored by Tokyotreat and Sakuraco. With Sakuraco, you'll receive 20 traditional and artisan Japanese delights, including Japanese teas and one wonderfully crafted example of tableware with your box every month. As for Tokyotreat, you'll get to try up to 20 of the latest, most exclusive and seasonal flavored Japanese snacks that are only available for a very limited time, so we get to share the hype as well. You can actually get $5 off your first Sakuraco or Tokyotreat box, all by using the code LOOKOUT at checkout, or by using the links in the description. I hope you're going to enjoy what I'm about to show you, and take it away, other me!
So with us heading towards the holiday season, I thought I would change things up a bit, and instead of starting off with Sakuraco, we're going to start off with Tokyotreat today. And for both Tokyotreat and Sakuraco, you can find all the information you want about each particular theme in the handy dandy guidebook, which provides you handy nutritional information, allergy information, as well as contextual information about what you're going to sample if you're not quite sure what it is. But I know what we're going to be starting off with because Akiba Adventure is all about Akihabara, and I remember spending a lot of fun times there when I was in Tokyo. But we're going to start off with some taiyaki first, and it's puku puku lemon. Lemon tea, especially. Taiyaki is basically just two bits of wafer with a kind of nice little creamy filling on the inside. So we're going to just have a look in here. It's nice little aroma. It's not too in your face, but let's just try it. Cream is actually quite solid, so you're not left wanting for this. Then we got some palinki lightly seasoned corn snacks. Now, Japan's very much about its corn, and I don't blame them because they can come up with some very interesting things, especially a lot on pizza. So let's just try some of this. This again reminds me of a good old-fashioned what's it. And the blurb from Tokyotreat even says that these are crunchier than a pile of dried leaves. And I remember seeing a lot of dried leaves in Tokyo, and you know what? They're not that far off in terms of the estimate. Now, you can't have a Japanese snack box without some senbei, and this time with some saucy senbei. This actually recommends you to actually just stack them up, so that's what I'm doing here. I've got like 3 of them here. I don't know. I'm not really getting much flavour, but the texture of senbei is always nice to have. Maybe a nice kind of creamy aftertaste, but all in all, not too bad. But again, I would recommend stacking them because it does actually hold itself together fairly well. Now, this misukatsu jerky, and it's actually a fish type of jerky, and I've not really had fish jerky before. In fact, I've rarely had the regular kind of jerky, so I'm actually kind of intrigued to see what this is. I'm definitely smelling the miso in this, and katsu curry is Philly and I's favourite, so we always quite like this. Ooh. Nice bite. The fish flavour's quite strong. The miso's there as well, so it's a nice thing to back it up. So if you're worried that this jerky's going to be really tough, it's not too tough, but the flavour, complements very well. Now, of course, you get some noodles as well, but this is Daikoku Kitsune Udon noodles, and this is usually a good staple for my lunchtime. And as you see, there's a little fox character on there as well. It's essentially sweet flavoured tofu and fish cakes in here, so I'm actually going to be really, really fascinated to have this because I do like myself a nice noodle broth on an autumn afternoon. Another thing I've noticed in this pack is that a lot of them are based around themes of classic Japanese inventions, and this one is a camera candy dispenser. It looks like a Fujifilm camera. Nice, straight, fresh out of the 90s. I actually remember having instant cameras, and this is a blast from the past. I mean, I remember everything. Yeah, how you only get maybe 12 pictures or something like that. Oh, what is the dispenser? Oh, ooh, there's a lot of holes in here. There's a lot of them, and I'm not quite sure how you open it. So, oh no, I'm doing this so wrong. Just so you know, there probably is a different way to open this. I kind of went a bit barbaric here. As for the flavours, I'm not quite sure whether it's like a fruity one or a chocolatey one. Oh, very solid. Fruity. Candy dispenser, and it's in the shape of a camera, but just be a little bit more careful when you do it. Next up, we have some custard biscuits, this time from Gudetama, which is, I believe, a Sanrio mascot, sort of like a Gretsuko and Hello Kitty. So this is another variation on a theme. So these are custard biscuits. I do like me some custard cream, so it's not a particularly strong flavour, but you have a Gudetama's face on there, so that's a nice little cute addition. So let's try. Definitely in the aftertaste. The custard comes to you in the aftertaste, definitely. So it's not too in your face, so it doesn't taste artificial. It does taste quite organic and quite fresh. So it's a lot more pleasant than I expected. Do you want 100 million yen? Because apparently this is like a strip of codfish with also a packet of mayonnaise on it. Like, there you go. So this is an odd thing. Money, but, oh, that's strong fish. And then you put mayonnaise on it. Spread the mayo on it as best you can. Okay. And, ooh, tuck in. It sort of reminds me of a tuna mayonnaise sandwich, actually. Now this is a JR Express chocolate dispenser. And I can't believe how cool this is. This looks like a proper Shinkansen train. This is just really, really cute. You pull out the chocolate right here. So it's just like chocolate balls. So I imagine you open this up and then put it back in. But I'm really not elegant when it comes to this sort of thing. So I'm probably just going to have to do this analog and just pour... well, or just simply down the hatch. Chocolate's nice and smooth. Nice kind of milk chocolatey flavour. Can't get over how cute the train looks. That is really cool. Now, this is something that has been really pushed for this month's box. Mystery flavour Fanta. Now, wow, that was a bit of a push there. I actually like the hashtag. It's like, what the Fanta? What? I mean, it's blue. At least you know it's blue. So let's see. I'm getting... grape. Let's try. I'm not actually sure what that is. Is that blue raspberry or something like that? There are some clues, like you get like maybe some orange apple or like berries or something on there, but not quite entirely sure. But I'm thinking blue raspberry right here. There's been a trend lately for a lot of like sweets and classic stuff, for like mystery stuff. Cadbury's has been doing it. And now Fanta's been doing it in Japan. These are Yamayoshi potato chips, and these are like green onion flavor. So kare negi. So negi is like a spring onion, and also derived from Gine, the classic Gine character, a fan favorite in Dragon Ball. Oh, they're not stripped actually. Oh no, so they're actually proper crisps. So, it's actually spicy green onion. Ooh, that's nice and fresh. Like, it smells spicy, but doesn't taste as spicy as you think it's going to be. Not quite at the level of Calbee pizza crisps, but not far off, not far off. Ooh, that's a nice warmth on the tongue. Now we get to some mini cola, which I bet are like some cola flavored candies or something. And much like a can, you get a nice little ring pull on it. So this one comes off relatively easy. Let's just try some of these. It's really hard to get wrong cola flavored sweets, and these again are really, really nice. So I'm just going to mirror it like a regular can, so not too chalky either. And the flavor is just the right amount of intensity. Now we've got some Lost Detective candy, and apparently these are meant to be sour. I'm going to be the judge of that to see whether it's actually sour. Oh, crunchier than I expected. Gives the corn snacks a run for their money. Again, not really sour. I've had more sour things when they don't advertise being sour. Don't worry if you're not into sour things. These are more sweet than sour, actually. So this is soda fountain candy, and this is meant to be like you mixing up all of your favorite fizzy drinks into one. And I can already tell this. I remember mixing things like that when I was a kid, and it would just come out this weird grey colour. So I'm actually kind of intrigued. Oh, there's no real flavour that sort of stands out. It is literally like if you just mixed all the sodas and fizzy drinks that you have, and then you come up with something that's a bit just like drinking syrup. Kit Kats, Tokyotreat, they go hand in hand. This time, them being chestnut flavour because it is autumnal, as well as being an Akihabara because it is quintessential with pop culture. You get about 11 in each pack, and they all come in very nice little cute packets and things to write a nice little note to, because Kit Kats are synonymous with being little gifts for people. Now, like with most flavours, they tend to be derived with the white chocolate variety. Nice little snap here, so let's try it. So instead of white chocolate, it's more like yogurt. They're definitely going hand to hand with chestnut and yogurt. That's really pleasant, actually. I'd recommend those ones. With Tokyotreat now all done and dusted, let's get a bit more refined, a bit more classy with Sakuraco. With Sakuraco, this time it's the colours of Koyo, really celebrating the lovely time of autumn when the colours change and the winter starts to show its head off in the distance. And to start things off with, you get some lightly salted soybeans. This being from Fukuoka Prefecture, and I just absolutely adore these like pyramid-like packets. Sorry, I was completely lost in thought. Just the soybeans, nice and simple. But an interesting way of getting your soybean fix. and it's just so delicate. That's the theme of Sakuraco. It's a lot more sophisticated than Tokyotreat. Tokyotreat's exciting and peppy. This is more refined, something that you share with a partner over tea. Then we get to some kakimochi senbei. This rice cracker is derived from whole grains of domestic mochi and carefully kneaded with black tamba beans and white beans. It's very nice and solid, but also very light. So let's try this. Very savoury of taste, and considering how light it is, it's actually quite dense. Definitely very crunchy. Those corn snacks from earlier in the Tokyotreat box, they got some competition here. Now this is a tamari flower dish, and you may think these are actually just cute little dots here that are slightly autumnal coloured or themed, but actually when you look closely, I don't know whether the camera can pick it up, but you'll be able to, they're nice pretty flowers, so you can actually see the detailing in here as well. It's a really nice sophisticated type of plate, so if you don't want something too flashy or garish, this is really nice and subtle. Nice kind of little tribute to autumn, but also nice and simple from Bloom. Then, of course, you get some jelly, this time persimmon flavour. I'm not quite sure what persimmon is, but I think it's something to do with a different type of orange or something. Let me know down in the comments if I'm wrong or not, but I think that's the vague hint about it. Let's actually see what the book says. Oh, according to the book, persimmon is one of the oldest cultivated fruits in the world. So you're actually tasting a little bit of history here, going back 2,000 years. So, I mean, when I taste this later, it's going to be purely historical. Now we get some isomaki flour orare, and honestly, I'm getting vibes of pigs in blankets. I'm sorry, but this is just the British in me. It just looks like, it's just sausages and bacon. But obviously it's not that. Orare is a type of cracker. So from the Mikawa Bay area, these are actually seaweed wrapping over different bits of soy sauce flavoured biscuits. So I'm going to try this. Seaweed and soy sauce, nori, soy sauce, they always go hand in hand with this one. Now, these are bite-sized neri yokan, and I'm never quite sure what yokan is, so let's head over to the book. Maker has preserved tradition by using the long-established process of slowly kneading together ingredients like azuki beans and sugar to create this refined sweet for a smooth but firm texture. So, oh, it's like a bean, so it's like almost like the red bean paste that you get from mochi. So it's actually kind of like done in a slightly different form factor. Ooh. That's really interesting. It's almost like a little pillow. Nice little pillow, but let's try it. This is definitely like the innards of a mochi. Now this intrigued me. I like mochi, but I've never had warm-up mochi before. So from Ginsen, this is nicely packaged, and I think you get about 6 per pack. So let's just try it, and ooh, that's cute. It comes in its own little kind of plate. So let's break one bit off, so you can have 3 each, so Philly can try them. I'm not sure whether she likes walnut, but it's almost like little bits of walnut in there as well for good measure. It's not overly strong, the walnut flavour, but you do get 6 of them. And you can just have another little bit for yourself. Nice and springy. That's a really good mochi. Now, if anyone remembers my experiences with karinto before, whether it's chestnut or whether it's matcha, this time it's honey apple. So that's definitely autumnal. And honey apple, this is going to be a winner. I know this is going to be a winner no matter what. Oh, yeah. Really strong crunch. Really nice flavour. You definitely pick up the apple in here with a nice little bit of honey to go in for good measure. In fact, it actually reminds me a bit of donuts. This is Okonomi 5 rice snack because it's got a big 5 on here. But either way, this is just like an assortment of different rice crackers. So this is quite synonymous across the world, really. But in Japanese, Okonomi means as you like. So you can have these as you like. You can have them one by one. You can like just combine them to make multiple ones, but they're all different types. So this is like a rice cracker, which in itself is really nice. Puff variety. Then this one's like nori, kind of similar to the flour orare from earlier. Actual nori. And not quite sure what this one is, but nice little bit of sweet there as well. But literally, you get look inside the bag. You can just pick and choose as you like, as the name says, or you can just have them one by one. We're back with some senbei, tamari soy sauce, and tamari is a type of soy sauce mixed in with the senbei. And ooh, that's a dark boy. Nice little marks. And this is definitely strong with soy sauce. Oh, nice and solid there. I mean, look at that. It even goes to the extent of the innards. It all works together very nicely. If you like yourself some soy sauce, this is definitely a winner. Now we get some more senbei. This time it's taco and hand grilled. This being made with Hokkaido octopus and Hidaka kelp. So they knead and grill the octopus and season it afterwards. So I've not really had squid, but if I have calamari and it's similar to this, Ooh. It's surprisingly sweeter than I thought it would be. You see, this senbei is different. So senbei are a lot more unique than you think. So they all have their different characteristics. This time, definitely a lot more mellow. Nice sharp crunch to it. So not all senbei are exactly the same, just so you know, as you've seen in this video. Now we have some spiced orare. Now, orare are usually kind of mochi derived, and they're all nice and kind of little crunchy. So little here, they're very, very tiny, and they come in a nice cute little bag. And you get 2 of them, by the way. These actually sort of savoury sweet. Interesting. What does the book say? Oh, it's accentuated with paprika and soy sauce. I thought I recognised the chorizo-like taste. Now I should mention it. That's some good smoked paprika in there. And kind of spicy too. Well, it does say spiced orare, to be fair, so yeah, not false advertising. This is actually the real deal. So from the spicy and the crunchy, we go for the creamy, some creamy-filled momoji manju. Momoji manju is a popular treat to eat while admiring the maple leaves in autumn. So it obviously makes sense, because you can't just have an autumnal flavoured snack and you don't make it look like a leaf that has also been torn apart. So, oh yeah. I mean, look at the cream in there. The cream in there is real, folks. It's really nice and springy. Ooh. That's like cream cheese. Yeah, that's actually more cheese than cream. Interesting. It sort of boggled my mind at first, but now that I know it's more like cream cheese, this actually hits very well. Then there's more momoji, this time with a cookie. And it comes with this nice little stick. Oh, that's so adorable. And of course, the tea that you get this month is autumnal genmai tea. So this pairs up very well in particular. So I'll have the second cookie later. But for now, let's just take a bite. Very nice and springy. Nice sweet aftertaste. Definitely a good one with this. I would say that's a really good way to complement with some tea. So there you go, once again to Japan with different experiences. We went to Akihabara, and then we went to experience the delights of the autumnal Koyo celebrations within Japan. Thank you so much, Sakuraco and Tokyotreat, for sponsoring this video. And I hope to see you again next month with some more goodness and flavours from Japan. This time it's going to be heading towards a different kind of holiday. I shall see you in the next video, folks, and I hope you're doing well, and thanks for tuning in. Catch you later!